Hey, Chris. Thank you so much for the turnarounds. First off the riff, as we talk about the Paltech troop transport. So one of the things I'm noticing here is that our details are drifting between the color explorations, and it's really important that the details for the art are the same, and all we're looking at is different color remixes. Because then what happens is when you deliver them like this, I then have to then not only parse out the color and kind of how we're coloring everything, of course, and what that looks like stylistically, but then I have to then parse on top of it the details. We've talked about it before, but I just wanted to reinforce that. So let's see. So overall, I think I like the middle version the most. I'm not super excited about it yet, but so I think we're gonna have to remix this a little bit as well. So, but overall, I think that's a thing. So, and then maybe to walk you through a couple of pieces here. So, I do like that you brought in the hollow kind of visual. Now the thing with this is we need to raise this up to make it feel like it's a hollow material, because right now it doesn't. And we should rotate this to just flip it by 180, so it's actually both of the arrows are then pointing inwards there. So, and then let's work to raise this as well. So we've done that a few times before with, for instance, in the Paltech PDP car. There we go. Dun, dun. So right there, as we can see, like these materials here. Open that a new tab. Let's get in there. There we go. Yeah. So in terms of this kind of color in this like hollow material, also you did a great job, I think, in bringing the go back here. All right, bringing out the Palmerks. So that's feeling pretty good there, which is good. And then here, basically, you have with the color, you're accenting the trim of the tech inside here, which feels pretty good. So let's bring that accenting of that inside mechanical trim, bring it into the blue spectrum that we have here. And then I'd like to also see a version of this where we take this blue, use the blue as the interior, and then use black as the accent. It's almost like we're flipping that. So let's give that a try, if you would. Let's see here. These are good. These need to be brought down into here. The versions that you did here are getting completely lost. And the other side of this here is that these need to be like holographic see-through windshield displays. So the way we've colored them here, it's completely getting lost. So none of those are working for me in those, if you would. I think I kind of like this version of the trim in the front better for that middle piece. I also like the brighter color neon accents that come from here. So not necessarily the color themselves, just the design. The more purplish sign for the middle section is pretty good there. So let's bring that over. And yeah, I think there's quite a bit to do there. And then I think one of the things that we also need to take a look at is again, coming back to our, we need to see a version kind of like what we did with Hamster Spy here. We should deliver a version where we're seeing this big advertising, because the way these look on top of everything also is going to frame a bit of the way we look at the coloring for the transports. I like the overbar accents that you kind of have that they trail up here. Those feel pretty good. Not necessarily the color themselves, just the design. And I think we're relatively okay with the technology designs there. On these are like they're like repulsor fields. So even though we're going to have a particle that is giving kind of the thrusters, I think we need to work on what this looks like inside. It needs to be more visually, maybe we'll add a gradient, create a more hot white in your area. With that, I think that'll be important. And you know, I mean, that mostly gets us there for a rinse and wash. So I'm looking forward to see again for the next version. Let's see a couple of remixes of the colors, same exact details, and let's focus on bringing those details together inside basically the middle one design, and then we can see the alternates. Okay, that's it. I will talk to you soon. Thank you.